Hey guys, welcome back. So I just came home. First of all, I just bought this new brow stylist and it's L'Oreal. 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 I I don't know. I think I'm so used to the e.l.f. one because it's fine. It's finer than this that I'm just gonna come back to this bad boy. Because look how, like, let me show you. Like something for my eyebrows, like I don't want that compared to that. Look at the difference. And I don't have that much eyebrows, so I mean, but I like the color because it's like it literally matches. So I want to say I'm gonna try. Actually, I am gonna try. I really don't want to try, but I'm gonna try it. I mean, I did a little bit, and like I said, I don't. It's not bad. It's just really thick. Like I tried to do it here, and like I guess filling it in is a little bit harder because it's not as fine as the e.l.f. one. Um, but it's not bad. And like I'm kind of scared to fill in the front, and like it's so weird because the front part of my eyebrows. Did I say eyelash? It's just not matching today. It never matches. Who am I kidding? So I'm just kind of like brushing it in. It looks kind of funky, but whatever. And I'm not going to add any more. What I'm going to do is just brush it to make it a little bit natural. And then I'm just going to clean it up with the concealer. Like, this girl is not... I'm going to try it. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I'm sorry if my stomach is like loud. I literally just finished breakfast and it's just digesting everything, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, you could totally, like, you might not be able to see it on camera, but you can totally see the difference of where I drew it versus, like, my actual eyebrows, which is fine because, you know, it is what it is. My stomach is so loud. I like it though because I don't like it too dark, and the e.l.f. one is actually really dark, and I cannot for the life of me find like a shade lighter. Like this is a soft black, and the e.l.f. one is just black. You know, and that's what I need. I think my eyebrows are like a soft black. It's like it doesn't need all of that. And I actually gotta clean my brushes eventually because that's what I was saying. You start talking about makeup with a girl and you just totally get sidetracked about everything. So I went to Nashville and I went there for the night, which I will never do it again. Like just a one-nighter trip. I was exhausted. You hear me? I was exhausted. And I barely did anything. I wasn't in the mood for anything. So I went there for a comedy show. It's a podcast, and I've been following these guys for like years. And they've been like promoting that they are doing their last tour this time around. So I wanted to just check them out. I cannot talk when I'm like doing makeup. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get better. But I wanted to check them out, and they were it was fun. Like the seats that I was at Ryman Auditorium. And it was actually pretty good. It was fun. Like, and y'all don't come for me, but Nashville was not my vibe. I was like, I like country, but not this much country. And I don't drink or anything. So, like, when I went down Broadway after the show, I was like, I don't want to drink anything. I just want to eat. And, like, so I got my gallbladder removed recently. TMI, I know. But I can't really eat, like, oh, my shirts. I can't eat a lot of like fatty foods anymore. It just doesn't sit well. So like lately I've been, and I haven't really eaten a lot now. Like, don't get me wrong, a girl loves some fast food, okay? My weakness. But it just doesn't feel, I mean, it never felt right, but it's like awful. Oh, shit. Okay. Anyway, so this is what I mean. I can't talk and do freaking makeup but see, I didn't stay at Barwa because I already knew like I am not the one to be inconvenienced. So I was like thinking, okay, I'm gonna stay at a hotel near the airport so I could get in and out. Because like I said, I was there for a day, and I literally got up at 2 o'clock, and I landed. What time did I land? 7, maybe 7 o'clock in the morning, and the show was at 7 p.m. So I knew I wanted to go in, take a nap, get something to eat, maybe walk down Broadway and just kind of check out the vibe. And I had like homework and a bunch of work to do, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna get all this. No, did I get anything done? Absolutely not. Did I do some recording? Yes. Did I do anything else? No. Well, I did, but it was like backwards. So I landed at 7, and then the shuttle, like I was waiting around for like an hour. I called them like the hotel room a couple times, and I was like, where is this shuttle? You keep telling me it's coming, and it's been an hour. So I was like really cranky, really tired. Then I was waiting around. I was just like, what the freak? So the shuttle comes around, and then I go, and thank God. So like I got there around 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I landed at 7, y'all. I did not get to the hotel room until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And so I'm like exhausted. All right. I did take like the 45-minute nap that took to get there. And I was just like struggling. But I knew like I was going to be exhausted the entire day. So, I unpacked, did my thing, I ironed my clothes, and I just hung it. Like I was struggling the whole way through, y'all. So then, like, I took a nap and I was out. I was out for a good 4 hours. And then when I woke up, y'all, I was struggling. I was struggling. So then I like got up, and then I ordered food, and then I started recording because I wanted to do my hair and makeup. And y'all know I freaking struggle with my freaking hair. And so I bought this like mini travel size curling iron. Oh my gosh. I was doing my hair for like legit like 2.5 hours with this little ass curling iron. And it was like, y'all, I was struggling. And then like some of the curls, I was just like, what? I was like, whatever. So I did that. And then I had a meeting, and then thank God she canceled, because I was like, if I get on this meeting, I'm never going to make it to the show. And I was still tired. And then I still had to eat. So I'm like, so I did Uber Eats, and I got the Mediterranean boat, and I'm like trying to get ready and then taking bites to eat. But thankfully, like I can't, like I said, I can't eat as much. So like I'm eating, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. And so I'm doing my hair, and then I'm going back to stuff in my face. And then I'm like still trying, like this is after my shower and everything. But I was like, damn, I still have to do my makeup. I still have to like brush my, like all this other shit. Y'all, I was like legit like, never again. Never again will I do a one-nighter to do something, because I was out of it, y'all. I was just like, whatever. I don't even care. It was so hilarious. Like, I was just like, this, like, someone's like, y'all, I was struggling. Hold on, because this is about to dry on me. So, yeah. So I'm there, and, I legit did not leave my room until it was time to go. Cause I was so freaking tired. I was taking so long, y'all. I couldn't believe I was taking like 2.5 hours. From now on, I'm putting my hair in a fucking bun and calling it a day. Cause what the hell? And it's crazy because I curled. This is why I don't like doing my hair, because like I curled it, right? And it was cute, I guess, but I was just like, I'm fucking hot. It's gonna be hot. And it actually wasn't that bad. But I was like, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not gonna do my hair and it looks crazy and leave it down. So I found this, but it was on my feed or on Instagram. And this girl like curled her hair, right? And she obviously had bigger curls than me. Like, my curling iron was fucking a mini size. So like, I saved it, but I remembered it because I watched it before I went to the show or went to the trip. And she curls it, and then she does like two half ponytails or two ponytails, and then she like puts it in a bun like how my bun is right now. But it's like lopped together with the curls. She recurls her hair and then puts it in a bun. Like, it's cute, y'all. So like, I did that, and it was fly. But I was just like, I did all this shit for me to just put my hair in a freaking bun. And I should have just started with that, y'all. But it was cute though. I was looking, well, I felt cute. I don't care. I don't care what nobody thinks. And so like I started like, so I brushed, I took my last bites of my little bowl. Like, I legit only ate half of it. And I was like, and like now my clothes is all, they're all falling apart, like out, like it's all frumpy. Anyway, so like, I'm over here starting my makeup, and I wanted to put my lashes on. The bitch didn't bring fucking scissors. So then, like, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, it's gonna take me a good, like, not long, but like 5 minutes. First of all, I wasn't dressed. I was like, I'm gonna have to go get dressed, go downstairs, ask for some scissors to cut these lashes. I'm not doing all that. You know what? Girl's just gonna go without any fucking lashes, which was fine, right? 5:05 already. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to do the video and all the things. And then y'all, I'm gonna show you, like, you'll see my video when I post it, but like I do a semi get ready with me. Like, the whole time I was recording, obviously, and I wanted to do more. The light. That's how I know it was taking forever. Because I got up. What time did I put my alarm? I put my alarm at 12. Was it 12? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock. I think it was like at 12 or 1 o'clock, one of those. And my light goes out. And I was like, it's a sure fucking sign that I'm not supposed to do any of this. And so I'm sitting there like, I'll remind you that I was exhausted. I haven't had my caffeine, my second caffeine after I woke up, and I'm addicted to caffeine. And I didn't have any of my bubblers or none of it. So I was just sitting there, and I was just like, for real? For real. Yo, I don't know what was happening right now. And then like, it was a mess. So like, I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna do, the bare minimum on my makeup and get my ass on the road. Because I know how I am. I'm gonna take forever and a day to do my makeup. Because I'm one of those people that like legit feel like I have all the time in the world. And I'm like, oh, well, I wanted to be there when the door opened at 6. I'm like, oh, it's 5:05. I got like maybe 45 minutes, an hour to get ready, get my makeup and stuff, and get my clothes together. Like, my clothes were already ironed. Thank God I thought ahead. And so, like, I'm like, I just need to dress and put my glam, whatever. And of course, like, I have to take pictures because who am I not to take a picture of my pretty self? Duh. So then, so then I'm like, okay, okay. So I'm sitting there for like legit. I was sitting there. This is how my brain works. Like I'm stressed. Like I'm thinking all of this and I'm stressing out a little bit. So I had to like sit there for 5 minutes and I had to like, okay, okay, I got this much. Okay, I got to do this, this, and this. Like legit, I was sitting there like, okay, I got shit to do, but I'm just like frozen. But I'm like, eventually I got my stuff together and I, of course, like started getting ready and I was just like fussing at myself because we're human beings. When we're stressed, we kind of like talk through things. Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I was just talking to myself. Like, I was just like, why am I taking so long? Like, this is why I thought, like, legit, like, saying stuff like that. Yo, it was hilarious. I wonder if I'm pretty sure I caught it on camera because I was recording the whole time. And, like, I was like, damn, I gotta charge my phone. And then I'm like, and I looked and I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm good. And then I started thinking, oh shit, I'm gonna need my phone to get an Uber back to the hotel. I'm like, it's fine, whatever. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'll make it. It's fine. I've made it this far, 35 years of like shit like this. So I'm just like stressing out, but not stressing out a little bit. And then I started doing my makeup and then I was just like, I start vibing. Like I started to get in my flow and I was just like, yeah, I got all the time in the world. I was a mess. So anyway, I did all that and I got like, so I stopped and I was like, okay, this looks good. It's good enough. Had my hair done. Let me take a sip of water because I was freaking. So this piece of hair, which I currently have pinned, okay, like I had curls on these two ends and this top, and this curl, it just didn't look right. And it's one of those mini small curls right here. I don't know what the heck. I swear to God, like, if you could think of all of the things going wrong, it was legit going wrong. And I know, like, partially it was because I was exhausted. I didn't have the patience. And I was just trying to get it rolling. Y'all, tell me why. On and off, I was doing my makeup and trying to fix this fucking curl. Like, I legit, like, did it 7 times. And I was just thinking, damn, I'm frying my hair. I'm frying my hair. Because this little curling iron, it gets hot. It gets really, really hot. So I was just like, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And like, I was stressed because I was like, this curl, see, this is darker. It's not like curling like I need it to. And y'all, I was stressed. I was like, you know what? And like at one point near the end, I was like, okay, it looks decent. And so I went out like that. So after I finally finished my makeup and stuff, and it was like, I wasn't even that late. I think I finished like, yeah, I think I finished around 6 because I got there around like 6:30-ish. Yeah, because I had enough time to buy water and stuff. So yeah. I made it. So I'm like, okay. I finally got the curl to somewhat look decent. And I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I gave up. So I took my little photo op of myself. And because, a girl, like I said, a pretty girl gotta take some selfies. And so like, first of all, I loved my outfit. I was super comfy and it was just super cute to me. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna boop boop bop. Be like, yeah, bitches, I'm here. Y'all, I went to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom and look in the mirror. I look in the mirror. Why is my hair sticking up? Like the curl completely disappeared on me. There was no curl. I was like, what the fuck? The whole time. So I got there. So I took an Uber ride. Thank God it was another girly. But I'm like, I wish she should. I wish she said something. So I go straight to the bathroom. And y'all, I looked and then I did one of those double takes. I was like, so I looked and then I was like, what the hell? It was not funny when I was there because I was so irate. And I was irate with myself because I was just like, what? Like, girl, you went out looking like this. It was so funny. I was just like, what is that? Oh my God, it was so funny. So then, thank God, I had some bobby pins on the back because, like, we all have like little hairs in the back. And I thought I had three, but it was just two. And like this side was looking fly. It was just a fly. Hold on. So I was like, okay, what? Oh my God. So, like, that was so funny. So it wasn't funny at the time. I was stressed. So I'm in the toilet and I'm like, you know what? We're not doing this. So I'm sitting there and I'm like pinning it back. I'm like, yeah, we're not doing that. So I pinned it back. And then obviously when I go wash my hands, I was like, I gotta fix this because it looked a mess still. And y'all know these little flyaways. And it's crazy because I had hairspray and I had the flyaway stick. Y'all, my shirt. And I literally just, I don't know what the fuck was going on. I was just like, what? This devilish hair. And so I'm like pinning it back and I'm like, you know what? Swoop, swoop. And I'm like, so I was going to leave this curl out and then do that. And I was like, this shit don't look right. So I pinned this one and see, like, this is coming up again. A girl can't win. So I pinned both of them up and it looked all right. I was mad as hell, but it looked all right. I was just like, you know what the fuck ever. I don't care anymore. Look. So let me show you this before I put this back up. So imagine this side, but it was legit like that. It was legit. It was legit like that. I was like, what? Yeah. What? Are you serious? And I was like, oh, I'm in there like, yeah, I'm cute. Yep. I'm feeling myself. Yep. Like, I'm not there to impress anyone because, like, it was nothing but couples anyway. It was just like, damn, I wanted to look a little decent. Here I am, like, boop. I was like, yeah. Y'all, I was just so mad. I was so mad, y'all. I was so mad. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, that was so hilarious. Y'all, I was so hungry. Y'all don't understand. I wasn't hungry when I got there, but like I said, I was like legit trying to get ready and then trying to eat. And I look like a crazy person trying to just do all the things all at once. And I didn't, like, I legit thought I was going to have enough time to do all of the things that I need. I will never do that shit again. And I think I've done it before, and I'd said that before, and I still freaking did it. And I'm just like, I'm never doing it. So I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, damn, like, there's nothing, like, I didn't see. First of all, I was mad because I didn't see pretzels. And then I looked down from the balcony throughout like one part of the show. Someone had a freaking pretzel. And I'm like, so y'all didn't have a pretzel upstairs, but y'all had it downstairs. I was so mad. I was so hungry. So like, I'm looking at the bar and I'm like, I don't want none of this but a bottle of water. And then like all they had for snacks were like candy and stuff. And I'm like, I'm not eating this. Anyway, so like, I was like, I don't want any candy. So I like got my water and stepped down into the balcony. I just knew. Like the night was not done with me. So I'm like sitting there and I had a very decent view actually. I was like in the front row of the balcony. So like so I'm sitting there and I lean back and these chairs are like they're church benches. and, and I don't go to church, but like y'all know what church benches are. Like they're small, short benches where like it curves down. It's not that short, but it leans down and you like tucked in. But the seating arrangement, like when you sit next to someone, you're like literally touching them. And I don't like to be touched, but it's fine, whatever. And it was, thank God it was a girl sitting next to me. Cause like that is okay. But I don't want to be touched if I don't want, like, I don't know you like that. Don't touch me. Ask to touch me. Like, you know, there's exceptions like little kids. Anyway, so like I'm leaning back and there's these two dudes behind me. And I was like leaning back and I'm sitting, I'm like, okay. And then y'all, my nose is super sensitive. Okay, so like, first of all, so sensitive. I don't even freaking know why. Because when I was a kid, it was not like this. And I leaned back and the guys had like a whole fucking bottle of cologne on them. And I was just like, why? For what? Sir, can you go take a shower? Cause what? And so I'm sitting back and I'm like, this shit is giving me a headache. So I'm leaning forward like this and I'm doing my best like to lean, like I'm trying to get away from the smell. Like there shouldn't be a reason. I mean, the benches were pretty close. Like if I leaned back and then did this, I probably would have touched his knee. But I was just like, did you spray like did you bathe in it? Because I can smell you. Like, damn, hit me like a brick wall. I was just like, what the fuck is happening? So I'm already, and mind you, again, I didn't get enough sleep. Not enough sleep. And I get so aggravated when I don't sleep. Like, it sets the mood for everything. Like, I don't want to be bothered. So I'm sitting there. So I'm sitting there like, at least I'm here. And I'm here for like 20 minutes. What? I made it. Because I legit thought I was going to be fucking late. And not even be able to get in. Because like or like miss part of it. Like I legit was struggling. So, you know, I can't complain because I made it early. And then so I'm sitting there and, you know, the show starts. So I was like, all right, well, at least I have a good view. And so when they came out, like I could legit see them. And I was like, good, because I didn't fly all the way to fucking Nashville, struggled to stay awake, suffered through this fucking cologne and hunger to not be able to have a good view. Like, I would have been so upset. Y'all don't understand. I was going through something. I was just like, at one point, I was sitting there and like contemplating whether or not I'd stay. Like that's how bad the cologne was. Or like I was just waiting to like for the time to click on because I was like I might just have to like cuz it was only another girl next to me and then a couple came and sat down next to me and I'm like if nobody else comes, I'm fucking moving cuz I cannot take this. And then I saw the view and I'm like, well, if I lean up, it wouldn't be so bad. And they had like smoke stuff going. So I was just like, maybe that'll mask it. And then this is why I'm too old for shit. I'm too old for all of the shits. So legit the show's called Shits and Gigs. And I was just like, if you were in my brain, I was just like, I'm too old for this shit. And then I was like giggling in my shit. I was just like, what the fuck? This is a fucking joke. Oh my God. What a time. And so I'm sitting there and the show starts. And y'all, hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. So all that's going on, right? And then the show starts. And I'm like, okay, I'm finally like getting into it because I'm starting to wake up. And mind you, I have not had caffeine since since when did I wake up? When did I leave? Since like 3 o'clock in the morning. I am a caffeine addict and I'm proud of it. I'm proud to admit it. Like, so I'm sitting there and I'm struggling. Y'all, I'm sorry. So I'm struggling and like all of this is going on and the music starts. Y'all. So like my seat was, so there's like a church bench here and like a section here and my section here. And then the speakers is next to the one next to me. Y'all, it freaking blasted in my ear. And I was like, oh, fucking Christ. So I'm like, all right. So I bust my earbuds out and I'm like, I'm going to just wear this on my left side. And it worked. Like it buffered. It worked not as well as my like earplugs, but it buffered some of that noise. And I was just like, I can't win for shit. Like, I was not meant to be here. I was like, I'm kidding. Okay, I was just like, what am I doing here? Like, this guy behind me, that damn big ass speaker. Oh my God, I was dying. I was like, what is going on right now? Oh my God, it was so funny. So I put that bad boy in there, it worked. And I was like, okay, I'm going to finally enjoy this damn show. All that was happening. And the show was pretty decent. It was funny. Like they showed like, spoiler alert, sorry, but not sorry. Because I'm sharing my experience. So they showed like a couple clips that or like, if you watch the show, then you'd see. And it was cute. And they like talked about it. And then they played a game. And I was so over the day. I was so over it, y'all. And so they were playing the game or whatever, and they started playing music. First of all, throwback, okay, 2000s music. I loved it. I was like, yeah, I'm vibing now. And it's crazy. So they split the auditorium to play the game. They were like, this side is James, this side is Fuhat. And I was just like, okay. So I'm on Fuhat side, and I was just like, okay. And so like they were playing the music. There was a bunch of stuff, but they were playing music near the end. That was like the crunkest that I've seen it. And like all of James's music, I was just vibing. So I was like, yeah, and not to say like our side wasn't cranked up. It was for sure. Like, but I mean, anyway, so like I was sitting there and I was like, and this guy comes up, are still healing. And I just poked it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I'm dancing. I knew I was done for the night because I was okay in the beginning. And then, like, I guess, like, my jeans rubbed against two of my stitches on where they, y'all, I almost threw up. I was in so much pain. I was like, fuck me. It was like, I really should have just stayed my ass home. Wore my stitches. And I was just like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, no. I was like, if I have to go to the emergency room, I'm gonna fucking lose it. And I'm like, I already went to the bathroom and I don't want to go again. I was like, I'm like touching it. I'm like, nah, it's fine. Oh my God. I'm just gonna bleed everywhere. No, it was legit fine. But it's like almost sealed except for like the corner pieces. And that's where it hurt the most. And so I was just sitting there like, dude, I'm ready to fucking go. I'm over this shit. And like the guys behind me, remember the fucking cologne man was sitting behind me. He like was sitting there the whole time, and I was just like, I could sit here and I could still smell you, and everyone's dancing. I'm like, all the smoke and the air, people dancing. I was just like, okay, like it was floating his cologne towards me to my face. I was just like, bro, I'm ready to fucking go. Can you please leave, sir? Leave. Go away. So like we had a hype man, which he was amazing. He was so cute. And I was just like, yeah, I like you. And no, I don't like him, but like it was cute. So, after the show, I'm walking out and then and I'm like, I gotta find some fucking food. Cause remember, I was nibbling in my little bowl that I had. And it just wasn't enough. And remember, I woke up at 2 a.m., had my caffeine at 3, okay, had a little breakfast. I was starving. And I had a wrap I bought and I ate that when I woke up and I was starving still because it was just a wrap. And then I got the Mediterranean bowl, but I still didn't eat. So I'm over here hungry and in pain and exhausted. And I was just like, bro, I'm ready to go. But I went down to, I think it's Broadway, right? And what am I doing? Oh, contour. I got a contour. It's 40 freaking 6 minutes. I haven't contoured yet. So like I'm going down Broadway. It's Nashville, y'all. And I knew, and I wanted to try. It's Nashville. So yeah, I expected it. But damn, I was just like, okay. Wasn't my vibe. It was cute though. I liked it. It was like, I liked the busyness of it. Like, it reminded me of like, not close to Times Square, but like a block of Times Square. Cause you know how Times Square is. It's fucking busy. But like you have room to move in Nashville. So I was just like, okay, this is fine. And I went up and down one side and then I looked on the other side. I was like, there's nothing that I can eat safely. Like for me to feel okay. Cause like food has not been pleasant, very pleasant. Like I wanted like a fucking salad or something. Fucking yogurt. Legit, like I was like, I really want a fucking parfait right now. So like I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm gonna go home. Cause I was just like, I tried and I even like the gift shops were open. I was like, I'll just browse. I browsed one and I was like, no, I'm done. Starving. I'm like, dude, I gotta eat. So I'm leaving, right? I go to the corner to call my Uber because I was like, I was legit thinking, I'm like, I should just go back to the Ryman Auditorium and just get my Uber there because this is too chaotic and I'm not sure how they do, like pick up and stuff. But I mean, it was fine. So I'm sitting in the corner like a fucking hooker. I wasn't, but like I was. First of all, this blush is, yeah. So like, all right, now back to when I came back from the hotel, from the show, right? So I come out, and thank God the Uber driver didn't talk to me because I was really fucking over it. And I was tired, and like the show was good, but I was wanting to fucking eat. So like I go up, the elevator's working, everything. Y'all, I go to my room, and my room is at the end of the hallway. I couldn't win for nothing. My keys didn't work. Both keys did not work. And I was looking at it like my food is literally behind this fucking door. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just chill. So I went down and they rekeyed it. Went back upstairs. You fucking guessed it. My keys didn't work again. I was just like, what the fuck is happening? So I go back downstairs and the guy was like, oh, you, like, there was two people there. It was a girl and the guy. And the guy was like, your keys didn't work. I was like, no. And I'm trying to be, I'm nice. Like, it's not his fault. It's not their fault. So I'm just like, yeah, you know. So then I was like kikiing with him and he's like, oh, yeah, you show me the way. And I was like, okay, this is weird because I've never had, like, I worked in a hotel and like, we don't do that. But whatever, it's different, I guess. It's been years. So like, I'm sitting there like, yeah. And he's like, oh, yeah, you, what did he say? He's like, oh, yeah, you're way at the end of the hallway. I'm like, yeah, y'all want me to work out? I want to fucking work out. I want to fucking eat. In my head, I said that, but I was like, I'm going to fucking eat in my head. Like, I want to eat and be left alone and watch some fucking Netflix. Like, leave me alone. And so he let me in, and I was like, good. Y'all, I downed. I swallowed, inhaled, and fucking, yeah, it was done. My food was gone. And so, and then I watched Netflix for a bit, and then I went to bed. Y'all, and like legit, when I say I hit that snooze button so many fucking times, I snoozed the bitch out of it. Like, I was so exhausted. And then I got up and to get ready. And I wanted to do, and I legit was like, I'm going to get up early and do my recording, my makeup, my get ready with me and my source ready video because I didn't do it yesterday because I was fucking tired. So I'm sitting there like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that in the morning. Yeah, I snoozed the shit out of it. I was like, I'm not doing nothing. Do not bother me. Okay, sorry guys, I had to stop because I almost forgot. The whole reason why I was starting to do this was so I can do my sourceready.com video. And honestly, yeah, I'm going to just go on sourceready.com e-commerce business and obviously use my code DREAM100, get 100 extra credits, try it for free. It's a one-stop shop for sourcing out or finding suppliers for your business. So anyway, so like, okay, where was I? You know what? We're not fucking doing it. I'm not doing this. I'm annoyed now. Anyway, so like, no, so the show was pretty decent. I had a good time. I had a lot, like, I honestly didn't think I'd laugh so much like I did. Like, it was good. It was funny. I just wish that guy just didn't take a shower in his cologne. That would have been. So I was a little salty that the music that James's team had were all the music that I actually like knew the lyrics to. Like word for word, I knew all the lyrics and I was just like, what the fuck? The other ones, I had to look at the screen. I was like, I need to look and I need to see the words so I can get down with this music. And it's not like I didn't like the music. It was just, I don't know these words. If it's not a Beyonce song, I don't fucking know it. Or a Dua Lipa. Or fucking Taylor Swift now. I go again. I mean, this is their last tour. I don't know. I almost feel like I could probably just watch them on YouTube. Unless, like, I'm sorry, y'all. I absolutely love the fact, though, that they engaged with the audience really well. And these girls, y'all, so cute. Oh, damn it. See, this is shit. Yeah, but some of these girls was like, whoop. And so one of the girls, let me just tell you this really quick because I thought it was so funny. And I'm not sure, like, I'm sure I was not the only one that peeped this, but so at one point, like the boys were sitting on the stage, right? Let me see the time. I gotta get my ass going. And they were sitting at the stage. And so, like, here I am. Like, if I'm facing the stage, I'm on the left side, and James he was facing my side of the stage or my side of the auditorium, and this girl comes walking in the front. I swear I was not the only one that peeped this. So she's walking in the front, and he makes eye contact with her, and I was like, and I just remembered the last show. He was like, they were talking about. Let me see. Does this look good? Oh, when I was young, or something like that. Or I don't know about. I wanted to be those guys that bring gals home to the room. I was thinking, like when he did that, and made eye contact with her. I looked, for one, I wanted to see how bad this bitch was. Okay, because like I don't like women, but I can appreciate a lovely, sexy woman. Like, we are fucking beautiful. But don't get that twisted because I love men. Like, I love men. So, like, he did that. I don't know if she, like, I couldn't tell. Because when he, like, you guys know how a man looks when he's trying to make eye contact with a girl. And that's exactly what he did. So, when he did that look, like, there is a look. When he did that look, I immediately looked down because, you could see everything. So she's walking. And I'm like, who is it? Let me see. Yo, I was like, oh, he's about to take her to the room. Oh, God, that was so funny. Oh, man. I was like, inside, I was like, oh. I was like, let me see who he's looking at. And she had a body. Like, I'm not going to lie. I can't really see her face, so I can't really see. Y'all have a look. I don't care what no one says. Like, the look women have when they're making eye contact with a man is totally different. It's totally different. Like, I feel like, well, I don't know, because I mean, I don't know. Like, okay, let me just give you an example. Like, I don't know. Like when a woman looks, they look like, but when a man look, it's like predatory. I don't know how to explain it, yo. It was so funny. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. And it's crazy because, like, I guess I'm a people watcher, but, like, sometimes I like, I don't know. I don't care. I like seeing, like, how people look when they're. That was so funny. I was like, oh, okay. And then, like, literally, I immediately thought, like, of the episode. I think it was the episode that just came out before the Nashville show. where they were like, I wanted, or maybe it was 2 episodes back, that he was like, I wanted to be the guys. They were both talking about, I wanted to be the guys when I was younger. They don't sound like that. But like, to take the girl back in the room. Yo, I wanted to laugh so hard when I saw that. Anyway, it was so, it was so funny. Okay, yeah. Would I go back to see the show again? I don't think so. Not that it was bad. It was really good. But I mean, I'm like that with like movies and stuff. Unless it's a Marvel movie. Yeah. Legit. If it's not like a Marvel movie, even then I'm half listening and paying attention. I probably won't go again. Obviously the exception is Beyonce. Like, who the fuck would miss, I'm a fucking Beyonce. Beyonce, if you're watching, you send me some VIP tickets because I want to go to your next concert. Okay. Yeah. It was a mess, like legit. I will never do a one-nighter ever again. Because that was like, it was exhausting. But it was fun. I had a good time. And Nashville wasn't my vibe. I wish I could put my lash on, but this is cute. But yeah, I'm not going to show you my outfit though, because I look frumpy, because my clothes are just getting too big. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed story time. My trip to Nashville. And yeah, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.